Hello, and welcome to Moments of the Magic Weekly Recap, episode 94. I'm Joe. This is Chrissy. She's fashionably late again, but she's coming up. She's just getting her juice. So, hey, Johnny, how's it going? We're a little later today just because we do have family in town for the holidays. So we that's why we're doing a little 15 minutes. And even that was a rush. We as you can tell, we came in a minute late. But yeah. It's yeah. So how's everybody's weekend? How's you guys doing anything exciting this weekend? Anything? Did you guys get all your shopping done this weekend for Christmas? Hey, Lisa. I have to say, Lisa, those are some of the best cookies ever. Yeah. I don't know if Chrissy's going to get any.
The cookies?
Yeah, the cookies.
You can't have the gingerbread.
Oh, but I can have all the rest? Hey, Judy. How's it going?
Oh, my gosh. 15 minutes later may as well be 15 hours. Honestly, I'm exhausted.
Let me turn it a little bit towards you so that people can see your beautiful face.
I'm sorry. I didn't even like to hair makeup or anything tonight. This is all me. I apologize. There are weeks that I try to do like full hair and makeup. There are weeks that I do a little bit. There's weeks that are like this. This is just it.
This is it.
This is me.
We're normally a hot mess, but we're an absolute hot mess tonight. So howdy, hey, Charlotte. How is everything going?
So we have family in from out of town.
Yes, I said that's why we're running a little later today. That's why
it's not just family; it's our nephew, and yeah. I don't think I can express enough in this life how much we adore this kid, and every minute we get to spend with him is
it's
old.
Yeah, So yeah,
but that's what the holidays is all about, right?
Exactly. It's
about time. Family. And even though he's like 13 and too cool for school and doesn't really talk a lot right now, like even just like hanging with him is just the best.
It's cool. Just playing. Even if we're just playing on our phones, just sitting there.
For anyone that's on my personal Facebook page, I did post some pictures tonight, and it's just indicative of his personality and Joe's personality and Tori's personality and how much he adores her.
Yeah, it was pretty cool because she was actually playing Fortnite and she was like listening to him, kind of doing like press this button.
Which is nonsense. It's all nonsense, but that's what the holidays.
It's like she didn't know what she was doing. Like she just
he was so patient with her.
Yeah, exactly. It was awesome.
But any adult he would not have been patient with. It's just the fact that
give me that remote.
It's just the fact that it was her and he just adores her and we adore him. So it was just magical.
It was good times. Good times.
I'm gonna cry. Here it comes. I feel it.
Hey, Mark.
Welcome home. Welcome home to the family. Like, I know you've had a lot going on in the last couple of weeks. We are so glad you were back this week. I'm always fashionably late, and I'm going to be in and out because Tori's still not in bed, completely asleep. So
she's in bed. She's not completely asleep.
All right. So there's news.
There's some news.
There is some Disney news. So Johnny and Lisa are both here. Johnny and Lisa, we have not had Victoria open up your gift yet. We were thinking we would do it Christmas morning if that's okay with you. Which I can't believe you sent her something. I'm so humbled by that. But if it's okay, we'll just have her do it on Christmas with the rest of our presents.
Well, we missed you too.
We missed you too. We're so happy you're back. Welcome home. Right. All right. I'm just a bag
Lisa
full.
says that's fine. Whatever works for you guys.
Awesome. I'm just like a bag full of emotions tonight.
Yeah.
Just truly.
Was that my fault?
I feel the waterworks coming.
Uh-oh.
Somebody just say something and I'm probably going to cry tonight. So, okay, let's talk about something completely non-emotional, like permits. Specifically,
Project Nugget?
Construction permits, if we may. Which I had no idea was going on, actually. So there is a construction permit that's been filed by Imagineering, which is contracted work for the exterior of an address that matches Space Mountain's gift shop.
So,
about time.
Just the exterior? I mean, they really need to redo that whole entire interior.
It's just the exterior.
They need to gut that thing.
They need to bring back the massage chairs.
Those things were like a germ
I don't
fest.
care. I don't care.
I don't care. I don't think I sat in them. I was just like,
I did.
People would sit in those things for like 5 hours.
I was sitting on my bucket all day long, and I think they should have more of those throughout the park.
I'm like, I'm not sitting in something that somebody's been like sweating in.
I want more. So.
I'm like, give me some Clorox wipes or something to clean this thing off.
Don't care. Give me my $1 and let me get my massage.
Gosh.
And I am a happy girl. Merry Christmas.
Oh, Johnny says, "Don't cry, Lisa," or "Don't cry, Chrissy." You know what else is a Christmas movie?
But Die Hard's a good movie. Like I totally agree with you actually on that. I just think it's a good movie.
There's 2 other movies that are Christmas movies. There's Gremlins. Gremlins is a Christmas movie.
Guess what I'm drinking tonight?
What are you drinking tonight?
Vanderpump.
Hashtag Vanderpump.
Hashtag Vanderpump Rosé.
And also, Iron Man 3 is a Christmas movie.
It's been a long time. It's good.
So we have to add those to our Christmas list.
Every time I don't want this wine to be good because of how expensive it is, it's good.
Yeah.
Vanderpump Rosé. Oh. Ooh.
Ooh la la.
You didn't wait for me and have it tonight? No, I don't blame you. Good. You've just been baking away. Go for it, girlfriend. Relax. Okay. So the permit.
The permit
lists Wedding Turner Contracting Company as the contractor. They've been a go-to for Disney World projects such as Epcot Overhaul Project, Star Wars Galaxy Edge, and Tron Light Cycle. The permit does not go into further detail, but it does expire December 20th of 2023. Remember, as we've talked about in nauseam, permits in Florida last a year. So if it expires December 20th of last year, it means it was filed by now of this year, essentially. So it just gives them a full year to work on whatever project that they are deeming. And according to the concept art, the gift shop will be like a more contemporary look.
Nightmare Before Christmas is a Halloween Christmas movie.
Ooh. Oh, I would call it a Christmas movie.
It's a Halloween and Christmas movie.
No, it's a Christmas movie.
No, it's a both.
No.
You have to watch it all, like from the 31st all the way until...
This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Halloween.
We haven't watched that one in forever.
A really long time.
Really
Might be time.
We'll have to see. Next year.
Not with her.
Yeah, not with her. But
a little dark.
We have to watch Christmas Vacation first.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Zero desire. Zero desire.
You don't know what you're talking about.
I don't want to. No, you know what? I'm not a fan of Edward Scissorhands.
I would have to say no, it's not because it doesn't just take place around Christmas time. It actually takes place around like a whole entire year.
Can we show that ornament? I am dying. How freaking cute. I can't. I can't. It's staring me right in the face. I seriously can't deal with the cuteness that is this ornament.
Like Ernest Saves Christmas is a Christmas movie.
So obviously everybody's very excited that the gift shop for Space Mountain is getting an overhaul, as it should be, because it is. Thank you, Mark. I'm dying looking at this ornament. She is like.
Johnny said she's adorable.
She is. Thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, your kids are too, but this is like beyond this ornament. I can't. Her teachers are so creative, and I thank goodness for that.
Yeah. She actually sang Jingle Bells tonight.
She did.
It was awesome.
I was looking for my phone and I couldn't find it, and then I found it in the basement, but I missed the whole thing. It was so good.
It's all right. I'll have to thank the teachers tomorrow, and then ask them what happened on Friday.
So, who wants to talk about Magic Kingdom's on fire? Magic
Kingdom on fire. I thought it was just like a micro parade for the fire trucks.
I did. There was a lot of discussion actually within the forums when they saw the fire trucks going up Main Street, saying, "I bet they charged every single person for tickets."
Are you kidding me? People.
There was a fire this week in the Magic Kingdom. Legit.
It's too legit to quit. So this fire.
At first, they thought it was
the kitchen.
The kitchen in Cinderella's Castle, which it was not.
No.
It turned out to be something else entirely. It was
like a breaker outside of the
It was
castle.
the mulched area near the castle moat.
Wait a minute.
Mulch.
The mulch.
Near the
so
castle
somebody was
moat.
smoking.
That's what I think.
Somebody was smoking.
I 100% agree with you. 100%. And the whole thing was put out via a single fire extinguisher. And nobody was hurt. But it triggered a parade of fire trucks down Main Street, USA, and outside. Didn't they go out Frontierland?
Awesome. Yeah, they went out Frontierland.
So it was the reverse parade route.
Yeah. You see what Johnny said?
No. Hickory. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah, definitely a smoker. That yeah.
The one time Joe and I were in the Animal Kingdom. Remember this?
Mm-hmm.
And we were walking around the trail with the gorillas. I never remember what the actual name is of it. But and we were coming out the exit.
Yeah.
And this man had decided to like crouch down in the brush, smoking his cigarette, and we're like, he totally was smoking.
Yeah.
Crouched down in a bush. And we looked at him like he was a crazy person, but we walk out and then there's this cast member who I had considered telling, but I'm like, I can't be an arc. That walked by and kind of gave us a dirty look. And I'm like, not smokers.
Yeah. Yep. So don't smoke in the Magic Kingdom. You can go to the designated areas that are outside the park.
That's the thing with this rule is that smokers become so desperate, and we're not saying it was or it wasn't. We have no independent confirmation.
It had to have been. Like, what else could it have been?
Nothing else.
It wasn't lightning strike. It was.
There was nothing else that makes sense. It was definitely a smoker.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I mean, it probably was, like just if you see it, I mean, you're probably like, oh my gosh, what's going on? And, so everyone was just following him. As always, Brent Dodge. He was actually there when the fire trucks were there, and that's how a lot of because of where the smoke was coming from, it looked like it was actually coming from inside Cinderella Castle. So everyone thought that it was coming from inside. I didn't realize it was from the mulch. But yeah, it probably scared a few people. People. I mean, everyone's gonna think, when they see something like that, they think the worst. So they're probably like, oh my gosh, Home Magic Kingdom's gonna burn down. So, but yeah, they got it put out with the fire extinguisher, and oh man, I have a feeling I'm getting sick again. We'll find out from the expert. So was it an actual fire or was it just smoke?
No, it was a fire. There was actually pictures of a pretty significant flare up. So there was fire. This girl is on. So,
but I'm sure that Disney has security camera of people in that area. So it's only a matter of time before they figure out who and what it was.
I hope it was a stupid annual pass holder like ourselves that was not following the rules, because we are rule followers.
We are rule followers.
When we are Disney,
we buy 2 items of each.
Speaking of 2 items,
yeah.
I wanted to tell you today, and I totally forgot. You know that pin I bought you for your birthday? The 50th anniversary?
Yeah.
I bought 2 of those.
Oh, did you? Sweet.
And there's one still in my drawer.
Oh, nice.
Because I thought you would want one for your book and one for...
Book. For whatever. We'll find out. We'll think about it. I moved it closer just in case.
I have a second one.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Well, we'll see what happens. Maybe.
Definitely smoker. I think so. I think Judy's right there.
Yeah.
What did I miss? Did I miss it? It's not my fault. I was taking care of baby. I'll just move on then. Whatever. All of you. Okay.
I love you.
I love you too. What?
You're just in a daze. You're in your zone. You're totally in your zone.
Well, tonight. I just got back. Did I miss a whole conversation about it?
No.
Whatever.
No. Well, that too.
That is a whole nother conversation. I don't know what the rules are about all that, but
is Florida a open state on that?
I know it's legal there. I don't know what Disney rules are.
Well, remember when that lady got?
Yeah, and she had a medical.
And she had to go to court for that.
And she won.
Yeah.
So, but it still, it ruined their vacation.
It did. It ruined their vacation. It was not magical at all.
It was not a magical experience. She was a 70-year-old woman that got put in handcuffs.
But having a fire parade down Main Street, that would be pretty magical, I would think.
Don't waste it.
Yeah, don't waste it.
I almost just said something.
Puff pass?
Yeah, kind of like, hey, Mark, meet me in Springs. Can't say things like that.
No.
Epcot.
No, it's frowned upon. What about Epcot?
Why don't we take the monorail?
Choo choo.
Sing it.
Monorail.
So Jet Val.
Jeff Fail.
got to ride Guardians of the Galaxy this week.
Sweet.
And shared photos on Twitter.
That's awesome.
He tweeted.
So that means that it's getting close to being ready.
It's got to be closed, even though they're saying it's not going to open till summer.
Well, how far into summer?
It just says summer.
I mean, could April be like a time that we
Summer's not till June.
Yeah, but like a soft opening?
I don't know.
Oh. Soft opening in April, end of April, please.
Rider swap?
Oh, we're going to stop at the Mexico Pavilion. Don't you worry.
I love the Mexico Pavilion.
Yeah. And what else we have?
Lots.
What else did you have?
Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival begins March 2nd. So this is what we've been waiting for the last 2 years.
Yes.
Because we love this particular festival.
And all the flowers and
they're currently working on actually building the flowers now.
Yeah.
And the topiaries.
And the topiaries. Topiaries are awesome. I love all the topiaries.
The event will run through July the 4th. So it's a good long event. And this event has brought us a lot of things throughout the years, as far as things that we still enjoy today in the parks. And I looked up a few of them, if nobody minds. In 1995, the festival debuted a new miniature train. This is one of my favorite things, actually, in Epcot. A new miniature train and town display at the Germany Pavilion.
That's cool.
So I had no idea that was part of Flower and Garden in 1995. Flower and Garden had its debut in 1994. So this was just 1 year after the inception of Flower and Garden that the train arrived, and we still all enjoy it today. The next major milestone for Flower and Garden was in 2015.
Oh, really?
So pretty much a really long time later. The festival included new editions of Anna, Elsa, Goofy About Springs featuring Goofy, Chip and Dale and Friends, Kermit the Frog, and Miss Piggy topiaries, as well as the return of spring is in the air, Buzz Lightyear, Fantasia, Phineas and Ferb, Farmer Mickey and Minnie, Bambi and Friends, Peter Pan, Aurora, Prince Philip, Beauty and the Beast, Woody, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, Lady and the Tramp, Lion King, Cinderella, Prince Charming, and Year of the Ram, all in 2015.
Hey, Darth.
Hey, how are you, Darth?
Well, exactly. Where are the three caballeros in this? The three caballeros, yes, three caballeros. They say we are birds of a feather.
But it just shows from...
So have they been there the whole entire time?
No, from 1995 till 2015, there wasn't a ton of updates in terms of this festival, and then it just exploded after that. But
yeah, the amount of detail that are in these topiaries now is unbelievable. Like the faces and everything. Chrissy is gonna finish up what she needs to finish up tomorrow,
which is literally one gift card,
and then I am going to be wrapping all of it.
One gift card, one candy bar. That's it.
The frushi.
You're awake? That's so weird. Everybody my bestie.
Liz, everybody Liz.
Liz and I met at a furniture store actually randomly. And she was planning a wedding, and we both worked at this furniture store.
She took a nap.
Had a girl. And I said, well, where are you getting married? She said, Walt Disney World. And the day we met, I said, well, I'm coming. And this is why. And, we shared our passion for Disney, and we've all been together ever since. Me, Joe, Liz, and her husband, and now we all have our children, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, and life goes on. So everybody meet Liz.
Yeah.
So 2016, Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
Yo, Huey, Dewey, and Louie. What? They're not the Three Caballeros.
Yeah, I know, but you got to do it.
No, the Three Caballeros. Yes, we have these stars to guide us, dancing beside us, and play as we go. We sing and we samba, we shout.
No. We said we were never going to do that again. Topiary, a Ranger Mickey,
That's cool.
Minnie Mouse Topiary celebrated the National Park Service Centennial Floral Sun Garden and Fab 5 play. In 2017, Figment Topiary, a reimagined Princess Topiary, as well as reimagined Cars. And in 2019, the expansion of the Garden Rocks concert to nightly, as well as the brand new set of topiaries, Bo Peep and her sheep, celebrating Toy Story 4, which makes me bawl.
4?
4.
Why does 4 make you bawl?
Because I love it. And
really?
But I think out of all of that, I had no idea that Flower and Garden brought us the German train set.
Yeah,
I had no idea.
Awesome. We have not seen it.
What is that?
It's I think it's on Shop Disney.
Is it a Lego thing?
No.
Oh.
No, it is a playset that you can actually get. Like, you can buy the castle, and then you can get like the new monorail that can go around it.
How much?
I'll have to take a look.
Okay. So obviously Flower and Garden is chosen my favorite festival within Epcot. I mean, we love Food and Wine Festival as well. But would you say Food and Wine Festival of
It's not even right.
Food and Wine Christmas Festival or Flower and Garden? Because I know it's not Festival of the Arts.
I mean, I would for.
It's hard, right?
It is, because I love the Christmas because one, so many pictures that I can take, but also, yeah, it's just a Christmas season. The only thing is that it's so short. I mean, it's only a month long before.
I know. I was thinking this today. I was upset because I'm like, I can't believe Christmas is over next week.
So, but that's because the Food and Wine Festival is like forever. It's like 6 months.
That's not what it used to be.
No, it's not. It's all about partying and getting hammered and drinking around the world.
When we first started visiting during the Food and Wine Festival, we really enjoyed the theme of it. It was just a lot different than it is today, I feel like.
Yeah.
I mean, it was always about the wine and it was always about food, obviously. I mean, but it was, I don't know.
I don't see it on there, but you know what I do see?
What?
Oh, that's just a pin. Have you guys seen the Castle collection that Disney's put out? Those things look amazing. Like the Merida one that they just put out. It's so beautiful, and it's just like a round castle.
I don't know, Judy. Like Judy, I would struggle with doing Christmas as a thing. I would struggle doing Christmas in general right now. If it was in the same environment it was today. If it was the only time I could go, I would say go for it. But it's tough, It's tough with the current reservation system.
I'll have to keep an eye on the Disney website because it doesn't look like that place that's on there right now. But yeah, it's crazy how fast everything goes.
Life
like
moves
time
fast.
is just. Yeah, I mean, we have 4 months until we're supposed to go. Hopefully, airfare drops down by that time.
If not, we'll figure it out. We'll just spend the money. We'll figure it out.
Oh.
So, this story gets me.
Uh-oh.
Animal Kingdom.
Oh. Johnny got it. Oh.
Oh, he sent you the link?
Yeah. $130.
Oh, it's really pretty.
Right now, it currently sold out.
Okay. That's good. It makes the decision easier. So the third white rhino born in the last 13 months was welcomed to the world in early November. Lala is one of the most beloved rhinos, they say, in their care, has given birth to her first child. How exciting is that?
The video on this thing was so beautiful. Like this little rhino was running around like just like a little toddler, just like running, hopping, playing around in the mud. It was the cutest thing ever. So it just
ever. I wish we would have like uploaded it so we could have shown it tonight. Like it was so adorable. I think it was right on Blog Disney, if I recall. And I don't know.
Yeah, like
if you're ever in a part of your life where something could give you baby fever, it totally could give you baby fever.
I don't know about that. It's like, let's have a rhino.
I just want a cat.
Yeah. There you go. Share an Impossible Burger. I don't think Johnny's gonna do it though. I'll try. I'll share one with you.
Johnny, I will send you the money for an Impossible Burger. You gotta do it, pal. You gotta do it for your vegan wife. She's not vegan though. She just eats healthy.
Yeah, she eats healthy.
That's good.
Cat under the tree.
Is it orange? Because I really want an orange cat.
Well, we're not getting another cat, but Willow is usually underneath the tree. So yeah, there's probably going to be a cat under the tree.
Liz has 2 cats.
Yeah, Liz also has a bigger house than us.
She had 2 cats before she had a bigger house than us. I'm not saying I'll pay you to try the Impossible Burger. I'll just pay for the burger.
You know, I will eat the Impossible Burger for people to subscribe on our YouTube channel.
Would you really?
Sure.
Would it be like contingent if you had another meal on deck, or would you just eat
to eat the Impossible Burger?
Huh.
Yeah. If we can get to...
Don't put a number on it until we're down there.
Yeah.
I agree. Cats are better in pairs. Willow would do much better if she had a friend.
Yeah, exactly.
Seriously.
So yeah, I'll eat the Impossible Burger.
So let's talk about Disneyland. Let's go coast to coast.
We're gonna go to Disneyland. What happened at Disneyland?
Well, California
a whole bunch of stuff.
yeah, Disney. Oh my gosh.
First,
we're gonna talk about the good, bad, and the ugly, right? So, Disneyland. Well, California has re-implemented a statewide indoor mask mandate began on December 15th. The mandate will remain.
Hey, if that works for you, right? Why is she barking?
I don't know. She's like barking like a puppy. Right now, the mask mandate is in effect till January 15th, which, I mean, it affects Disneyland, but it doesn't. The reason being is Disneyland never took away their mask mandate for indoor attractions. So it's no difference to what they had today. But if there was any thought on behalf of Disney of them lifting that requirement, they are unable to do so now due to a state mandate. So that's really all there is to that.
Did they lose power?
Did they lose power this week?
Yeah, I thought that they lost power this week.
Honestly, when things like that happen, I typically don't notate it. Do you guys care about that? Like if one of the parks loses power and some folks can't ride rides for a certain period of time, do you want me to talk about that on Sundays? I don't think people care.
Okay.
They might, I don't know. What?
You're funny.
Why?
You're just funny.
Why?
Because you are.
Okay.
All right, I added that to my wish list.
The Impossible Burger?
No, the Cinderella light up playset.
We don't need power outages. Thank you, Mark.
Exactly. It ruined someone's vacation.
No doubt that it did. Sorry.
But you know what we do need?
What's that?
The weather.
The weather.
Currently here in Buffalo, it's 19 degrees.
Really?
Yeah.
I knew it was cold. I didn't realize that.
Man.
Brr.
So awesome. When I taught Victoria that because it's cold. I said when we go outside, when we look at snow, we say brr. And so she goes outside, she touches Chrissy's car because right now that's the only place that there's snow, and she goes brr. Brr.
You're gonna have to brush that off for him.
I'm gonna have to scrape it off. 29.
10 degrees higher than us, sir.
But it's 73 in Bay Lake right now. Feels like it's 73.
That would be so nice.
It would be beautiful. Let's check the daily forecast out, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
But tonight it's going to get down to 66, which is going to be perfect. It's really good weather. Tomorrow, got a great day. 77 degrees for the high, 67 for the low, partly cloudy. Tuesday, this is the one that's going to ruin people's vacation. 77 for the high, 55 for the low. Darth says it's 30 there. Where are you, Darth? Yeah, 70. So,
Mark said it's gorgeous there today.
So Tuesday, 77 for the high, 55 for the low. And it looks like you got 57% chance of thunderstorms. Chicago, gotcha. So you guys get some pretty decent snow there. Wednesday, it's going to cool off. 66 for the high, 47 for the low. Only a 7% chance of rain. And then Thursday, 69 for the high, 48 for the low, with a 7% chance of rain.
It's pretty good, actually.
Friday.
Please do. If you could find a way.
Friday, it's going to start to warm back up. 77 for the high, 55 for the low. And then Saturday, it's going to be 80 degrees for the high, 57 for the low. And sunshine. So looks like Tuesday is going to be the worst day of your vacation. Hopefully you don't let that spoil it and ruin that vacation, because the rest of the week is going to be fine. Just make sure to wear, pants, jeans, pantalones, as they call them, because yeah, it is
pool day. Mark, what are you doing for Christmas this year, Mark? I'm one of the people that scatter, to be honest. So I usually run into the Emporium. Joe runs after the thunderstorm to find where he can take the best photographs.
And that's the thing, when everyone scatters, it's the best time to take photos because nobody's going to be in your shot. So I will get an umbrella, put a poncho on, and make sure the poncho is covering up my camera bag. And I will just go around taking pictures with the umbrella just to make sure that the camera doesn't get wet. I did it with the castle. I did it with the Tower of Terror.
Anywhere you can get a reflection shot.
Yeah, really. Reflection shots are key.
Where were we when we were walking on a main stretch? And I can't remember what park we were in. And they had like umbrellas. It must have been Hollywood, right?
Yeah, I think it was Hollywood.
And they had like those little umbrellas set up on the side. And we just like hovered under one while you were doing your thing. But we were there like forever. Yeah, the extended stay, I read a little bit about it this week. I love you, Johnny. Okay, let me address Lisa first, and then I will address Johnny because ladies first. So the extended stay was a big news story this week. We just chose to kind of skip it because the early morning entry switched from 30 minutes to 60 minutes only at select resorts, mostly deluxe. And I feel like if you're staying in those resorts, you should be on top of those things. That's why we chose not to cover that this week. If it was all resorts, that would be a pretty big deal, but it's not. As far as Typhoon Lagoon, I think the rumors are probably true, but Disney has not confirmed the reopening of Typhoon Lagoon. That's such a big deal given the reason why it was closed is with the erosion of that hill going into the main pool. And they had to do a lot of work to fix that. And from our understanding, that work has now been done. But will it really, 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 really reopen? I don't know. It's going to depend on the weather. I think it's an odd time of the year for them to make this announcement.
It's not.
And Disney has not confirmed the announcement. And typically during this time of the year, they would only have one of the water parks open anyway. They usually like switch from
unless what they're planning on doing is opening up Typhoon Lagoon
and then closing Blizzard
Beach.
Because usually during this time of the year, they have one open, one closed for cleaning purposes, and they kind of do a rotation.
Yep.
So I'm wondering if that's what they're going to do, but honestly, I'm not sure what the pure intention is.
And that is crazy. Downpour on the second ride. Could you imagine that?
Nope.
Going on Big Thunder Mountain Road and just getting drenched.
That would be terrible.
That'd be an awesome water ride.
That would be terrible. I mean, there's nothing good to say about that. But
it's like you can't open up an umbrella.
There's nothing you can do. It's like one of those moments where you're just like
you're stuck. You're just like
you just kind of go to God and you're like, oh, like what do you do?
Yeah. You're like, can they make this thing go any faster?
I'm sure it was memorable of it. I mean, I don't know if I would call it fun, but I'm sure it was memorable of anything else.
I bet it was probably fun, because,
I would be that girl that would be taking off layers because I'd be like, I can't be soaked like this. I would be taking off layers and buying new clothes.
That's fine.
In the next gift shop.
That's fine, but just have fun in the moment that you're.
That's exactly it. Is you got to just like embrace that. Yeah, embrace the moment.
Embrace the suck.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, there's nothing good about that. You are in that situation and you are just drenched, and it's not like a fun water park moment because you're not expecting it. You're not prepared necessarily wardrobe wise.
But then you get off there and you're like, I need to go get some new clothes. So you go into a shop and it's got air conditioning pumping.
But we've been in that situation. Remember when we were in a water situation, like it downpoured rain on us. Mm-hmm. We were absolutely soaked. And then we went to Liberty Tree, and that's when they still had characters. And we were completely soaked, and we had like Chip and Dale. And yeah. So, I mean, everybody has those moments when they're at Disney, I feel like.
Yeah.
Okay, so Disneyland. So if you happen to live on the other coast and you are in Southern California, beginning January 3rd, eligible guests may experience the magic at the resort for as little as $67 per day with the purchase of a 3-day, 1 park per day weekday ticket. So it's a weekday ticket option for folks that live in Southern California for $67 a day. Good deal.
Good deal. Good deal.
I think so. The thing is, nobody watches our show that lives there, so
no,
I don't think anyone's going to be that excited about it.
Yeah, nobody's really going to care.
Just how do I not cover it, though?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I hope someday we can get to Disneyland.
I would like to.
Extreme heat, soaked with sweat. We've been there.
Oh man, alive. And Joe gets so mad because when the weather is like that,
Mark cares.
It's really... Oh, thanks, Mark. So it's really, really hard for Joe to get good pictures of the fireworks because of the fog, right?
Yep, when the humidity is high, then the fireworks, the smoke stays low. So that's never a good thing. Never ever a good thing. So yeah, so if you ever wonder why this if you're watching fireworks and the smoke is not moving at all, it's because the humidity is so high.
That was our pregnant trip.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You hardly got any fireworks shots at trip.
Oh my God, it would rain, and it was raining that whole entire time.
I will never forget.
And it only rained like right before it was going to start to the fireworks were going to go off.
We were at the meetup right for the Main Street Mouse, and we were all waiting for the fireworks, and everybody was waiting at Cosmic Rays, and I'm sitting there 6 months pregnant, sitting on Cosmic Rays floor.
Yeah.
And I think it was the only time I ever asked to go home.
Yeah.
Ever. While we were at Disney, I'm like, can we please just go?
Well, at Epcot. We were at Epcot too, and you did.
I didn't ask to go home. We went to the American Pavilion. You found me a direct place.
No. When we were sitting underneath Spaceship Earth, just waiting and waiting and waiting.
I may have asked to go home.
Yeah, you were like, "This is boring. Why are we here?"
Like, what are we doing?
I'm like, let's just go. Let's just go.
Oh, was that when we went to House of Blues?
No, we went back to the resort, and then they started shooting the fireworks off. And you were like, "It's all right." I'm like, "It's all right. It's all right. I need you to be happy and not wet." I'm gonna have to pick that paper up.
Yeah, Willow's enjoying the wrapping paper a little too much there. Oh, it was a mess. I mean, yeah, 2017. That's what it was. Because, and Judy, I was so pregnant.
Yeah, it was.
And I was just miserable.
Yeah. Yeah,
we didn't even say goodbye to everybody. At one point, I just looked at him and I said, "Babe,
need to go.
I'm sorry."
Need to go. There was very little planning.
I was
for that part.
Yeah.
So it everybody kind of just went their own direction.
Yeah.
And I mean, it wasn't anybody's fault, but it just didn't turn out the way everybody envisioned.
And it wasn't like one of those resort nights where it's like we got to the resort and then we did other stuff. We got to the resort and I don't remember a thing because I just passed out.
Yeah.
But anyways, that's what it's like to go to Disney pregnant.
Oh, we should really do like some kind of a little vlog about that.
I don't know if I'd have a lot of awesome things to say though, because it was a tough trip for me.
Well, people need to know that it's a tough trip, that it's not all, pixie dust, for walking around.
Everyone's like, oh, baby moon. And I'm like, it was the great bathroom tour of 2018.
Yeah. I mean, it's like you see the women that are on the groups that say, hey, I'm 8 months pregnant and we're going to go to Disney in a week.
I answer every one of those questions. I'm like, you're
what do I
8
need
months?
to know?
Don't
go.
Don't do it. 7 months?
Maybe.
Don't do it.
Maybe.
No. 6 months? 5 months? Go for it.
See, you would have been fine if you would have let me get the wheelchair.
I'm too proud. I have permanent scarring on my ankles because I was so swollen and I would not let you do a wheelchair.
Oh, wow. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty cool. I mean, that is kind of cool, but it's scary at the same time.
Okay, let's talk about Disney Genie because we're 51 minutes in and I don't want to run out of time. And I really want to talk about the lawsuit. So, starting today through January 3rd, Disney World is moving 4 individual Lightning Lane attractions.
Ka-chow!
Did I do that right? From an a la carte offering to regular Disney Genie Plus, and those are Space Mountain, Frozen, Runaway Railroad, and Expedition Everest, which kills me because that's going on refurb in like 2 days. It'll be included in the $15 pass. So that was supposed to start today. And of course, there was a negative impact because those 4 attractions weren't necessarily showing up on Disney Genie this morning. And people were mad.
Well, it kind of is what it is.
Oh boy.
What?
It is what it is.
It is.
But because we're not there. Like, if we were there, we would probably be upset about it.
Why would we be upset about it? What rides? What rides exactly did it affect?
The 4 rides are, again, Frozen.
Yeah.
Which we would want to ride.
Okay.
Runaway Railroad, which we would want to ride.
Okay.
Expedition Everest, which we wouldn't care. And Space Mountain, which we wouldn't care.
Yeah. I mean,
if we were at Hollywood Studios, we would be upset.
For Mickey and Minnie's?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we would be that upset.
I want to ride it.
Well, yeah, we would ride it, but we could always go in the standby line. The only ride
Frozen?
that would be the only ride that we would be upset about. But guess what? It's gonna get fixed. It's probably already fixed. Shocked.
Shocker. So yeah, no, it's not. Oh my God.
Yeah.
What is going on with my voice? You're gonna have to talk for the rest of the show. I'm losing my voice.
Nobody wants to hear me talk. Don't pick her up. Oh my God. She's going to be sneezing the whole entire night. My nose is. Willow, everybody, Willow.
I'm losing my voice. It's gone.
Maybe it's the Vanderpump.
Maybe.
There's been both. There's been the people who have been saying the negatives, but then there's a lot of people that are saying positives about it. The devil scream.
Oh, she's very happy.
Yeah, she is. She's singing.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Virtual queue. Let's see.
What are you looking up?
I want to see if they might have fixed it yet.
Oh, I don't know. We'd have to wait till see tomorrow.
So odds are good. It's probably going to be fixed tomorrow because they probably have a team that's been working on it since then. But yeah, I mean, it would be great to have the paper fast passes back, but
they work better.
Their motto is
she's awful.
Who?
But Willow. Oh. But
their motto is keep moving forward. It's the sweetest cat ever. Let's get two of them. Oh.
She's great.
Yeah, I mean,
the best part is like she's got terrible gums, so I have to brush her teeth. Can you imagine that? And I have to brush her teeth.
Brush her teeth. Have you seen anybody brush their cat's teeth?
Like 3-4 days a week, I brush this cat's teeth.
Brush up.
I'm trying to make sure she doesn't lose her teeth before she's like 5.
Yeah. She's 3?
She's 4.
Oh, she's 4.
She's only a couple months older than Tor.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I could see that.
Opposites attract.
It's like it would be great if it worked. And I mean, I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see tomorrow what happens with the press release, because there will be a press release about whatever happened today.
She probably does. I wouldn't doubt it.
No, I use a baby toothbrush. Baby toothbrush.
I got the power toothbrush.
And not Victoria's toothbrush. I make sure to keep those completely separate.
Yep, Meet the Robinson. Definitely. I mean, that's kind of like the motto for Disney. It just keep moving forward. Just keep plugging away.
So should we talk about the elephant in the room?
What's the elephant in the room?
The lawsuit. The
lawsuit? Which one? I mean, you probably get sued by like 1 million people every day.
Okay, Disney gets sued all the time, but this one is in particular in the news.
Oh, this is the one that you really enjoyed.
So, yes. So everybody knows I'm into crime TV, and if you watch a lot, you know I'm into crime TV. And this particular lawsuit, I spent a good amount of time looking at law journals about try to figure out what the law is. And I can't come up with the solution because there's really no precedent to this. So there is a lawsuit pending against Disney brought by one guest with the anticipation on bringing in more as like a class action lawsuit. And it all has to do with the Disneyland annual passes, which are the keys, right? So it doesn't talk about the Disney World annual passes yet, but the same situation applies. And the premise of the lawsuit, and please chime in with your comments here because I really need some feedback, is if I have an annual pass and that annual pass does not have
a blackout,
any blackout days, however, if I were to buy a single day ticket, I'm able to book a reservation. But if I have an annual pass, I am not able to book a reservation because reservations are only available to single day tickets at that time. It's terrible. I don't know what's happening right now. This just started. So So I have an annual pass with no blackout days. Joe has a single day ticket. Joe's able to book a reservation that day, but I'm told reservations are not available, even though I have an annual pass with no blackout days. That's the premise of the lawsuit. It's saying that is false advertising / unfair business practice / whatever other legal jargon anyone can come up with as far as this lawsuit. And honestly, I think they have a case. It's really sticky with annual pass holders. It truly is, because if I'm an annual pass holder, which I am, and I have no blackout dates, which is true, and I want to go to Epcot tomorrow, and there's reservations available for single day tickets, but not an annual pass, when I'm told there are no blackout dates, that's a problem. Mm-hmm. And even though you look at the terms and conditions of the annual pass and say it's no guarantee that reservations will be available, blah, 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 it doesn't talk about how Disney is allocating reservations to single day versus annual pass versus whatever ticket versus resort guests, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. If you're paying for no blackout dates, you should just be able to go, in my opinion. Unless if the park is totally sold out. If the park is totally sold out of reservations, that's a totally other situation, which typically happens on Christmas, Thanksgiving, New Year's Eve, maybe some other major holidays, Easter, but not on just random Wednesdays when they're only offering reservations to certain ticket holders.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Control the crowds. Yep. And I get it, because they don't want to give all of the reservations to annual pass holders and have no reservations available to single day ticket holders. But if a particular pass holder says no blackout days, then there's no blackout days. And then you see under other ticket options, there's reservations available. I can see why that's a problem for them legally. So what this person will end up getting is not what they're asking for, but they would at least get the price. The damages would be the price of their annual pass. And they're bringing on as a class action lawsuit and claiming emotional distress and other things. Whether or not they'll get that, I think that's
they won't get emotional distress.
I think that's a stretch, but
they'll get some other.
To me, it's not worth it, because sure, we might get the cost back for our annual pass, but then Disney can say we're not letting you buy another one.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Disney corporate, especially with Florida residents, that's kind of like, watch your glass. Florida residents, Disney sees them more as a deterrent, because they typically don't purchase a lot of stuff, and like souvenir. They don't purchase a lot of souvenirs like a guest would, like somebody from like us who's going to be going for 12 days. Who's going to buy up a whole bunch of stuff,
right?
Because we'll
emotionally buy.
Exactly. Whereas like Mark or Brent, they'll go to the park, they'll go in, ride a couple rides, and if they go to the shop, they go to the shop. If they buy it, corn dogs or whatever, they may buy that. But it's not a definite. But with a guest, an out-of-town guest, you definitely have somebody who's
you want to get all of your favorites all the time. Where Brent, he doesn't care if he eats the corn dogs or he pulls a peanut butter and jelly out of his pocket.
Exactly, and we're gonna have either a quick service or a sit down meal, they're guaranteed that we're going to buy some kind of food beverage from them.
Yeah, the concert series tends to be a really big deal to people that go maybe once a year, once every other year. We just tend to stand in the back, and if it's an artist that I enjoy, which Joe doesn't care about live entertainment as much as I do, but if it's an artist that I enjoy, I'm perfectly happy to stand in the back to listen to a song or two.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Give me that point.
and it depends on the annual pass holder. Like I said, Florida residents.
Everybody likes to do different things. Like I'm an annual pass holder that can sit and watch the manatees for like 2 hours.
Yeah, and
where people are like, who cares about the manatees? I do.
Yeah, and I'm like $5 Sprite. Okay, I'll buy a $5 Sprite because I'm on the grounds.
Right.
Oh, really?
I did not see that, but I would like to.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Send me the links. I would love to see the outcome of that case. I am such a court junkie.
That's pretty funny. She loves the manatees.
I love them.
She could spend
we have Val and Lou and Little Joe, and when Val was sent back to her natural habitat, I was inconsolable. Inconsolable.
Yeah.
I was not going to see Val again, but I still ask about her every time I'm there. And you know what? They're so kind because they literally give us updates. Yeah. People know who Val is, and they still have eyes there, and they'll give an update if you ask. And that's important to me
because I believe that they put a tracker on.
They put a tracker on her. Because if she wasn't doing well, they would bring her back. Can you imagine if there was 3 in that tank? Oh, my God.
I don't know if they could fit 3 in that tank.
Oh, well, little Joe is not so little.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't know why you would want to go to every single show. I don't get it.
I don't get it either. But, remember when 98 Degrees was there and they were handing out the roses and stuff? I was I'm a boy band junkie, and I was fine standing in the back.
Yeah, they don't need to see you. Oh my gosh, touch my hand. I'm never washing this hand again.
Okay, I would not have objected to being front row if we had the opportunity, but I was not wasting a whole day for the opportunity either.
Here's a bra.
Don't say that. You can't say that on here.
It's after 10.
Yeah. Right. For us in particular, that's not what we're paying for, but for some people it is, and that's fine.
I'm fine with sitting I
can't believe you said that.
I'm fine with sitting back by that booth at the American Pavilion because they have a little seating area. Well, they had a little seating area around there, and you could sit there and you could listen to it. That's fine.
Hey, Johnny, that was a total mistake, and Joe kept me up way too late that night. I'm totally losing my voice. This is terrible.
I guess you're going to have to call in sick tomorrow.
This is really bad. I don't know why this is happening.
I wonder if it's going to happen to me.
This is not good. He's laughing because he would love if I lost my voice because I wouldn't be able to at him all Christmas week. It would be like the best Christmas for him ever. But this is terrible.
Well,
I feel like Ursula is taking over. We'll find out. We're
Yeah.
not far away from the stockholders meeting. I think it's coming early March. And for those that are like, oh, that's so far away, life moves so fast.
If you don't stop and look around every once in a while, you could miss it. It's a quote.
I know. I'll sneeze in his face or something. As gross as that is. I don't know. We just got over this cold. We cannot be getting another cold.
Yeah, it's like for 2 months we've all been sick.
It's like this whole wheel. It's like a hamster wheel.
Yeah. And she was watching, Victoria was watching Jake and the Neverland Pirates a little bit until she got back on this Mickey kick.
Total Mickey kick.
Carol.
It's terrible. Lisa's about to send Johnny from Jersey to Buffalo.
Yeah, just to get sick.
Just so I can give him a cold.
There you go.
You feel right at home.
Sharing is caring. Is that it? All you got?
I feel like I don't want to talk anymore because they keep listening to my voice.
All right. Well, we're going to sign off now because we have to get little lady here.
Ooh.
What Disney song annoys you the most?
I don't mind. The three caballeros, they say they are birds of a feather. What's yours?
I don't know if I have one that annoys me.
Yes, we have these stars to guide us. Oh my god! So we don't know what's going to happen next week. We're perfectly honest. We may or may not go live next week. It's all going to depend on what happens with family, but we'll let you guys know ahead of time.
The hot dog dance. I don't mind the hot dog dance.
There's got to be something.
You know what? I'll think about it and I'll write it down.
No, you got to come up with something. Something must annoy you. Yes, we have these stars to guide us.
I mean, it's probably like. I mean, honestly, it's probably
like in and out. It's weird.
It's probably like a Mary Poppins song. What?
Just a spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down the medicine.
It was like that sleep song. It's Sleep Tight song or something like that. Sleep tight. I'm like, but yeah, it's like it's a random song. It's not something that they normally sing. But that's probably one that annoys me.
So
honestly, it's a song that one of the songs that everybody loves that I'm just like, that Dumbo Baby Mine.
That's a good one, actually.
You like that one?
Makes me cry so much.
See, that's why I think it's a little annoying because everyone says that it makes them cry.
All right, so we do not know based on, I think it's important to say, you never know what's going on in people's lives. So we, have family in town and things aren't completely as magical as we wanted them to be, knowing that they were coming to town, but we're happy that they're here and beyond thrilled that they're here, actually. Oh, Into the Woods. Oh, I can't stand Into the Woods. That's a good one. So we don't know whether or not we're going live next week.
But if we do go live next week.
But if we do, we will let you know in advance. But if we don't, truly, sincerely,
whatever she's saying.
We appreciate everybody every week.
But if we
joining us.
do go live next week, it probably won't be like a regular show. So bring your questions. Bring like random questions. just your randomest questions we'll answer Any Disney random question. How about that?
And if we don't know the answer, we'll ask Brent.
Yeah.
But if we are unable to be here, sincerely, we appreciate everybody. Merry Christmas. You did that.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Nuh-uh. You did that.
You did that.
All right. We're going to let you guys go. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. And we'll talk to you guys all soon. Have a great night and take the magic with you wherever you may go.